Thatcher. I wasn't saying anything because I'm trying to get it up to where Raw is now. From what I can see, we're about 4 minutes away. Realistically, we're about 15 minutes in, but from where I can see, we're 3 minutes from start time. Now we're 2 minutes from start time. One minute. And if we're starting the way I think we're starting, yippee-ki-yay and Yahoo, bitch! Woo! What the hell? Wait a minute.
This is brilliant!
Oh, I see what he's doing.
Inside Kevin Owens are downright legendary! And the guts? How about the stupidity? Stone Cold never looked this good! Why would Kevin Owens come out here? That's like Stone Cold.
Kristen!
Why would you try to provoke him?
Oh no, don't mind her. Don't time.
This crowd right now is beyond disappointed and furious.
Well, it is disappointing.
Somewhere in Texas, there's a fist going through a television. At WrestleMania, it is official. The biggest KO show of all time goes down WrestleMania Saturday. 1 week.
It is stupid, but at the same time, it's pretty damn funny too. It is disappointing, but it's pretty damn funny.
Chicago!
It is.
Are you all ready to see Kevin Owens open up a can of whoop ass on Stone Cold at WrestleMania? Give me a hell yeah!
Ooh, exactly.
You know, I don't think I got that. I said, if you're ready to see Kevin Owens raise hell all over that sorry son of a bitch, Stone Cold, give me a hell yeah!
Hey, what's up, Coleman? So, in order to play WWE 2K22 online, just set your Xbox to New Zealand, and boom, you're online.
Close your eyes for a second. It's almost like Stone Cold's really here. No, it's not. You know, I heard all of the things that Kevin Owens said about my home state of Texas, and there were horrible things, but let's be honest, they're all true, and it got my attention. So when he invited me to be a guest on the biggest, most stupendous KO show of all time, well, you saw what I did, right? You saw that horrible little video. I drove out in the middle of nowhere and pretended to be a badass while standing in front of my pathetic little golf cart.
He said
And I
golf
gotta say, I
cart.
didn't really know what I was gonna do. So I figured I'll just do what I do best, and that's run my little mealy mouth and accept Kevin Owens' invitation without thinking. See, that's the problem. I don't do much thinking these days. To be honest, at this stage in my life, the lights are on, but is anybody home? Here we are. I am going to WrestleMania. I am going to the KO show. Yo, I've got to be the stupidest sons of bitches I ever said.
Now you can say it. Wait a minute. Wait, that's good. Hold on.
He did it again. What's that saying? Fool you once, shame on you. Fool you twice, shame on, well, you for being absolute idiots. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Now you know what's left? The only thing left to do for old Stone Cold is to drink some beer and hopefully get some liquid courage before Kevin Owens gives me the ass kicking of a lifetime at WrestleMania. Now throw me some damn beer. The broken skull American lager has a darn fine beverage. 0 for 2. Stop the music. Stop the damn music. Let me ask you a question, you bald bastard. Where did you stagehands learn to throw beer? You suck. Okay? You must be from Chicago, right? Here, I'll make it easy for you. Take a beer in your little hand, get in the ring, and give me the beer. Come on. Even you can figure that out. Here we go. One step. There we go. That was a weird way to get in the ring, but I'll let it go. There you go. Put it in my hand. Wow, good job. Now get your sorry ass out of my ring. Oh, wait. Oh, Stunner!
I'll tell you what, Kevin Owens is making a huge mistake right now.
You're so.
Really? It's great that Kevin Owens is having all the fun, playing all the games right now. But come WrestleMania, come that moment when Stone Cold Steve Austin finally gets his hands on Kevin Owens, Owens better pray that he's still able to walk out of WrestleMania.
That's a little presumptive of you, Saxton. I have a feeling Stone Cold sitting at home watching KO, realizing that he has not competed in a ring in 19 years, and Stone Cold may not have what it takes anymore to handle the new baddest SOB on Monday Night Raw.
Well, maybe you're making the same dumb mistake Kevin Owens is making, Corey, by forgetting just who you're talking about here. The Texas Rattlesnake, the WWE Hall of Famer, one of the toughest men to ever step inside a WWE ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, he seems confident right now, but last week, Kevin Owens' spot at WrestleMania was anything but sure.
You gotta focus your energy so. To WrestleMania. are over. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth, what is your current state of mind as you face the fact that you're not going to this year's WrestleMania? Oh, I'm gonna borrow this.
That can't be good news for anyone. Dare speculate what's into the mind of Seth Rollins right now? Can't speculate. WrestleMania is on the mind of Seth Rollins, and WrestleMania only. Well, who has their spot in WrestleMania? The Mysterios, Rey and Dominic. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Diego, California, Dominic and Rey Mysterio. That's the look of a team that has punched their ticket. They are riding high right now. The Mysterios have one of the biggest opportunities of their life come WrestleMania, but the greatest luchador of all time had a busy weekend himself. That's Rey Mysterio with none other than racing legend Mario Andretti at the Texas Motor Speedway. A true thrill for both Andretti and Mysterio. But everything leads to Dallas, where Rey and his son Dominic will compete against two megastars, Logan Paul and The Miz. But before we get there, that's right, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode are in their way. WrestleMania is coming, but can the Mysterios overcome the Dirty Dogs? We'll find out on Raw next.
I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'm getting kind of thirsty.
Be right back, YouTube.
All right.
Might have gotten a WrestleMania preview. Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic, Miz and Logan Paul to
It's up with the Miz to take off.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for John to come back, not much newsworthy today, with the exception that today country superstar Alan Jackson announced what he is calling his last call tour. Now, whether that means he's retiring after this or not, I don't know. But at any rate, Alan Jackson going back out on the road and beginning what he's calling his last call tour. I guess over time, we'll find out whether last call really does mean the end. The last call or the end. We'll see over time. But again, that announcement made today, country star Alan Jackson preparing to begin his, what he's calling the last call tour. Other than that, nothing else really newsworthy today. Well, and there's a possibility Cody Rhodes might show up tonight on Raw, but that's not been confirmed. So
I'm back.
How do I know?
All you have to do is look at the holes in the back and know that
What does that mean?
that is a diamond.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it is.
Okay, how much did you want?
$200.
$200. Well, what I can do is I can give you $80.
$80.
all right. Well, while you were gone, I was saying there's not much newsworthy today except that Alan Jackson, country star Alan Jackson, is beginning his last call tour. Whether that means he's coming toward retirement or not, I don't know that yet. That's not been confirmed. At any rate, Alan Jackson beginning his last call tour. Friday, April 1st, the WWE Hall of Fame. We might find out some more tonight. Cody Rhodes possibly coming to Raw tonight. We'll see how that turns out. And of course, WrestleMania, April 2nd and 3rd from Dallas, Texas. But right now, we go live back to Chicago for Monday Night Raw.
And Dominic Mysterio on WrestleMania Saturday.
The whole world is buzzing about the A-lister and social media megastar Logan Paul. Oh, and the Mysterios are there too.
And you can't overlook the Dirty Dogs.
And the NXT champion, Dolph Ziggler, the Dirty Dogs. And you see the
There's
NXT
nothing
championship
dirty about
around
them.
the waist of Dolph Ziggler, the new kingpin of NXT 2.0, right here Tuesday nights on USA, as close as it gets. And man, that gold looks fine around the waist of the show off. Awesome! Oh man, tonight just keeps getting better.
It's supposed to be the Mysterios taking on the Dirty Dogs. There is no Miz on the schedule.
Can I make a confession? I may or may not have invited Miz back out here again because he did such a great job last night.
Why do you do this to us, Corey? Nobody wants the Miz out here. Except you.
The intensity in the eyes of the Mysterios. That may have been extra motivation having Miz in the house tonight.
Obviously, Rand Dominic know now. Not only do you have to worry about Dolph Ziggler, not only do you have to worry about Robert Roode, you have to worry about the A-lister at ringside. Once again, the Miz.
Why would you have to be worried about the Miz? We should be celebrating. Our commentary desk just became must-see, Saxton.
You know the Miz has a propensity to get involved, Corey.
I assure you, Miz has promised me that he is out here to observe and strategize on behalf of himself and Logan Paul. Miz, welcome to ringside.
That's what you do during WrestleMania season. You scout, baby. Oh, Miz, I was saying before you put your headset on.
Oh, beautiful arm drag.
Hopefully you do not get involved this time, unlike previous weeks. What are you insinuating? I am out here to look at my opponents at WrestleMania to see what they do. Amazing arm drag by Dominic Mysterio.
You tend to do more than just look.
All I'm doing is looking. I'm sitting, looking, boom.
Dominic Mysterio launched spine first into the ring apron, and the new NXT champion takes over, makes the tag to Robert Roode.
Now, man, who's dangerous all by himself, but such great chemistry with Robert Roode. Look at that teamwork. That's bad news.
Oh!
In the ring with cover.
Yeah, you
Keep
better
him
make
on
that
two.
Miz, since you are out here, I'd like to ask, how's the training going on between yourself and Logan Paul, the preparation? He is absolutely incredible. WrestleMania was tomorrow. Be ready, and we still have time.
Beautiful athleticism by Dominic. Drop kick to the back of Roode, sent to the outside.
Come on, Robert.
Mysterio's done a great job of clearing the ring.
With more in mind, here come Dominic and Ray.
Oh, laying out the Dirty Dog.
What the hell?
But
What's going on tonight?
Anything can and probably will happen.
Where's the
now, this match has nothing to do with
Down.
No! The show doesn't move another second until the world hears what I have to say, baby! I want a WrestleMania spot, and I'm gonna get a WrestleMania spot because I am Seth freaking Rollins! And I don't want just any spot. I want a spot on WrestleMania that's gonna. I want a spot on WrestleMania that's gonna live forever. I came for some. What is this? What is this? Turn it on. I came for Stone Cold Steve Austin last week. Because that's gonna live forever. And this week I want bigger. I want the. It is shut.
Obviously, someone else was going wrong with that, dude.
You're trying to shut Seth Rollins up. You can't shut.
911, what's your emergency?
Okay. This match has nothing to do with Seth Rollins or The Miz, yet they're both out there. Interesting to see where this ends up.
Superplex Mysterio.
Welcome back to the Mysterios versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode.
Right now, Dolph Ziggler looking to end this one in a big, big way. Ziggler wants the superplex. Mysterio not about to let Dolph have it.
Great defense, hammering away at the ribs. Right situation for both Mysterio and Ziggler. Now Mysterio all alone. Now ready to fly high. That's bad news for Dolph Ziggler.
Of course, we are being joined ringside by the most must-see superstar in WWE, Miz, getting a closer look at two of his WrestleMania opponents. Miz, are you impressed thus far with the Mysterio?
Oh, there is no denying the fact that Rey Mysterio is one of the most creative, one of the most innovative superstars that WWE has ever seen. And his son Dominic hasn't been here as long, but literally he's the blood of the Mysterios. Oh, they're absolutely phenomenal. What I'm disappointed in is the lack of respect. The lack of respect to the Dirty Dogs by the Mysterios, the lack of respect towards me.
Well, this is where Rey Mysterio turned the momentum around, connecting with an enziguri on Ziggler. Now it's Rude and Rey Mysterio who are legal.
Oh, tornado DDT. These are things that you need to witness, learn about. And these are the things I'm showing Logan Paul, showing him these things that Rey Mysterio can do. Tag.
In comes Dominic, top rope. Yo, cross body.
Dominic Mysterio now changing the momentum of the match.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. Had Seth Rollins come out there
Ability to
Start
chain
to
the
say
offense
something.
together. You talk about the experience growing
And now
up, learning these moves. That's why they're so
he's not out
good.
there at all.
Whoa!
There's
Homage
just
to
an ad
Eddie
on the
Guerrero.
crawl across the
Dominic
screen.
continues to roll.
Undertaker Hall of Fame
Cover,
t-shirts
shoulders down, but
now available as
all
of tonight.
set right there.
Dominic out of the way.
Oh, Ziggler goes down face first.
I'd actually like to have one myself.
And now Rey Mysterio.
Ziggler out of the way just in time.
See how much it is first.
Buster. See you, bye.
Might be over, shoulders down.
Unfortunately, it's not a
Kick out
cover,
just
so
in time.
I
And
can't
it's that
do
sort
my
of
birthday as an
inexperience just
excuse
shown
to
by
get
Dominic Mysterio has to boost your confidence
Oh
ahead
my
of
God,
WrestleMania.
exactly what it does. I mean, you have to understand that when you're in a tag match, things are going on left and right. Your head has to be on a swivel at all times. Inexperience, your tag team partner Miz has less experience than anyone in this match. There's a reason why I chose Logan Paul. Here's another. The reason I chose Logan Paul is because nobody knows what to expect out of him. If I chose someone, oh, here we go. This is 619.
Oh, to the face of Robert Roode, 619, but that's not enough.
Dominic
Boom! Splash! Dolph, make the save! Dolph, make the save!
It's over!
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh! Super kick from Ziggler takes down the. Oh my goodness!
Of course!
Stone Classic finale! The A-lister lying in wait.
Always looking for a cheap shot in submission.
Always a step ahead of the competition. Oh,
That's the ultimate disrespectful. Fuck you, Miz.
the disrespect. The mask of a luchador, nothing short of sacred in the culture.
Because the mask came off.
The Miz just committed the ultimate disrespect of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, this is how far the Miz wants to take things. You want to up the ante like this? I'll take it!
Dominic frantically attempting to cover his father's face. The significance of what Miz just did.
I don't understand this though, because he competed without the mask in WCW, so everybody pretty much knows what he looks like. So what's the big deal about this now? I don't even see why he went back to wearing the mask in the first place.
I get it. You want to shut me up. You want to cut out my microphone. You want to silence me. You guys know what I want. I want the biggest spotlight possible at WrestleMania. A main event, night one, night two. It doesn't matter. Give it to me.
You get it. You're upset because you're not at WrestleMania. But here's the thing: disrupting the show, acting like a complete lunatic. That's not going to get you what you want.
And what is? Relying on you two buffoons to do anything of use? Is that what's going to get me what I want? You know, maybe it's time I...
Listen. We get frustrated, but we gave you an opportunity last week to beat Kevin Owens and replace him, and you failed, not us.
You know, so let's just calm down. Let me look at it. Maybe there's something we can do.
Something you can do.
Well, last Friday on SmackDown, the Bloodline found out that Brock Lesnar was in the house. Disrespect. The Miz removing the sacred mask of Rey Mysterio. The significance of that action is like tearing off two pieces of cake.
That is humiliation! That is what it's about! I earned the respect! Earned it! And I'll take it!
Kiss my ass, bitch.
It came right off. Like, it was easy. I thought it would never work. It was kind of like, because I'm great. And excuse me, miss. I love you. No, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Excuse me, miss, but what drove you to steal Rey Mysterio's mask?
Oh, you might not know this, but as a child, little Logan Paul was a huge Rey Mysterio fan. All little Logan wanted was a mask of his very own, just like his hero, Rey Mysterio. But as the saying goes, never meet your heroes. Poor little Logan grew up to find out what a little jerk Rey Mysterio is, and that his son Dom is even worse. The Mysterios have shown Logan and I nothing but disrespect, and they've gone out of their way to try to humiliate us. But I didn't try to humiliate the Mysterios. I did humiliate the Mysterios.
To humiliate or not to humiliate? To humiliate the Mysterios. When the most must-see tag team in WWE history beats them at WrestleMania. And Logan, this is all yours. I'm going to steam clean it, and I dare you to wear it next week on Monday Night Raw. Booyaka, booyaka, 619.
I admire the guts of The Miz to do what he just did, but you never tug on Superman's cape, and you sure as hell never take Rey Mysterio's mask.
Well, we know at
And you never will
WrestleMania
piss.
the Mysterios are going to be prepared. We also know we are going
And
to
you
get a
never piss on
collision
your brother's
between
grave.
Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Well, last Friday on SmackDown, we got a totally different kind of collision.
Those all apply to this man.
Both the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar and the Universal Champion Roman Reigns will be live.
Roman Reigns has achieved God mode, but the Beast Incarnate is out for blood. Do not miss this. It's going to be big.
Well, speaking of big, gargantuan, humongous, those all apply to this man.
I would say Sears Tower.
Hey Ron, what's up?
The following contest is a 2-on-1 handicap match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 400 pounds, Omos! The Colossus of Monday Night Raw has dominated everyone who has dared step in his path. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't know if anyone can stop Omos.
Yeah, but we're about to find out as he takes on the biggest challenge of his career. Commander Aziz and Apollo Crews will take on Omos in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Will the undefeated streak continue for Omos, or will he get defeated right before WrestleMania, where he takes off Aziz and Apollo Crews on Raw next?
Size of Omos.
New seat.
Roman Reigns, he's probably doing good.
Roman and Brock on Raw next week.
But some people, well, what I heard on the internet, bro, that Cody Rhodes might be returning to Raw or SmackDown tonight or Friday. Right, Michael?
Yeah, well, if he does, it'll more than likely be tonight.
Hi, honey. It's about time you came. Not mad at you anymore. Say hi to Michael.
Hi. Oh, I usually do that at the end.
But she's on anyways.
Oh, okay, well, I hope that whatever happened the other day, it's settled now and everything's okay now.
Uncle the Colossus.
She wants. Oh, you're going to bed, huh? All right. Mwah. Love you.
I still can't get over the domineering display we witnessed last week from Omos when he took on Commander Aziz.
Will they get a shot at redemption? And opponent, the team of Commander Aziz and Apollo Crews. I understand we are about to watch
Love you
Omos
too.
compete, but no one man can defeat two fully grown men, particularly when one of the other two is the massive Commander Aziz.
You got a point, Corey. Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz both facing
Omos
back-to-back losses
and
to Omos. Like
Commander
you say,
Aziz
listen,
is
if
going
we
to be in
can't do it
WWE
individually,
2K22 as DLC
Omos
characters.
together.
Really?
They're gonna have to work together as a team. To imagine Aziz felt a modicum of humiliation. Aziz has never been manhandled like that in his entire life, let alone to have it happen before the entire WWE Universe and in front of Apollo Crews. And to be manhandled with such ease seemed almost impossible.
Unfortunately for Commander Aziz, he was joined what has been a growing list of victims, courtesy of Omos.
I don't know how Omos prepares.
I gotta
for
check
this.
something on
Already divide and conquer.
the main
Aziz
Facebook
on one
page.
side of the ring, Crews on the other. Oh, great drop kick to get it started. Aziz on the outside.
This is the benefit of a 2-on-1 advantage for Crews and Aziz, but
Oh, Insaguri right to the side of the head. Right now, Omos is being overwhelmed by Commander Aziz and Apollo Crews. Fights like Aziz and fights like Grit. Right and left. Crews and Aziz are in trouble.
not anymore.
Aziz, one of the few men on earth who can power his way out of that position. Beautiful uppercut.
Oh! Shoulder first goes Omos. Apollo Crews marking orders to Commander Aziz.
They started filming the sequel to Godzilla vs. King Kong today, this week. We don't need to look any further than here on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, sir.
Maso looks like he has recovered. Trying to get back on the guy. He was surprised by the teamwork. He was surprised by the aggression. No more!
Match has officially started.
So far, they've taken advantage of Omos's tendency to overfocus on one person.
Sorry, I have to backtrack. I'm confused.
What do you mean you're confused about something,
Can
dude?
defeat two fully men, particularly when one of the other two is the massive Commander Aziz.
You got a point, Corey. Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz both facing back-to-back losses to Omos. Like you credit them saying, listen, if we can't do it individually, let's try to stop Omos together.
You're gonna have to work together as a team. To imagine Aziz felt a modicum of humiliation. Aziz has never been manhandled like that in his entire life, let alone to have it happen before the entire WWE Universe and in front of Apollo Crews. And to be manhandled with such ease seemed almost impossible.
Unfortunately for Commander Aziz, he was joined what has been a growing list of victims, courtesy of Omos.
I don't know how Omos prepares for this. Already divide and conquer. Aziz on one side of the ring, Crews on the other. Oh, great drop kick to get it started. Aziz on the outside.
This is the benefit of a 2-on-1 advantage for Crews and Aziz, but
Oh, Insaguri right to the side of the head. Right now, Omos is being overwhelmed by Commander Aziz and Apollo Crews. Fights like Aziz and fights like Grit. Right and left. Crews and Aziz are in trouble.
not anymore.
Aziz, one of the few men on earth who can power his way out of that position. Beautiful uppercut.
Oh! Shoulder first goes Omos. Apollo Crews marking orders to Commander Aziz.
They started filming the sequel to Godzilla vs. King Kong today, this week. We don't need to look any further than here on Monday Night Raw.
Yes, sir.
Maso looks like he has recovered. Trying to get back on the guy. He was surprised by the teamwork. He was surprised by the aggression. No more!
Match has officially started.
So far, they've taken advantage of Omos's tendency to overfocus on one person.
Another round of the Battle of the Giants here between Commander Aziz and Omos.
Notice Omos standing in the dead center of the ring. Oh, good God, man! Look at this power! One arm! Easily tossing around Commander Aziz.
Moss making it look easy. Apollo Crews from the middle rope will not fare any better.
Just jumped into a trap. Oh, said too weak. Fully extended above Omos's head. Apollo Crews fell from about 10 feet, and that kick from Omos just turned Aziz's lights out. He just chopped down a sequoia with one leg.
This is just another level of dominance we're seeing from Omos.
You can say that again, Saxon, because it's exactly what we're witnessing. Dominance.
Sit over. See this? This is your fault, bro. This is your fault.
Omos is telling Apollo Crews this is his fault.
All the way down goes Crews. Omos almost looks disgusted that he's got to deal with Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz.
Your malice in the eyes of the
hitting them both
Colossus.
at the same time.
Four shoulders down. Just loud.
Here is your winner.
Omos!
Unreal display of dominance. You know, I actually thought that Omos could be in some peril here, going against two superstars, two men, in Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz. In case of where it seemed like the tag team alliance of Aziz and Crews would actually pay off.
Omos was able to regain his bearings. Unfortunately for Crews and Aziz, another reminder of what dominance feels like when you are dealing with Monday Night Raw's personal Colossus.
Omos would tell Apollo Crews, this is your fault.
It doesn't matter how big they are. It doesn't matter how many of them they are. All that means I am undefeated and I am unstoppable. And anybody who has the balls to step up against me and your Morgul, whether it's here at Monday Night Raw or at WrestleMania, they are all gonna be dominated.
Conviction in the eyes of Omos, and with good reason. We've said it before. Allow me to repeat myself. There is not a mortal man walking God's green earth who is ready for the dominance provided by Omos.
Well, WrestleMania bringing the emotions out of everyone, brings some very dark emotions out of Edge. Hard to believe. AJ Styles is back.
Can't keep the phenomenal one down. Rated R Superstar sits perched on the mountain of omnipotence, but tonight in Chicago, the view is phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Against all odds, after suffering not one but two concertos, AJ Styles is back on Monday Night Raw with his sights set on WrestleMania and Edge next.
I'm gonna be very legendary. PeacockTV.com. April 2nd on USA. Well, you know the Bass family, but not like this. From executive producer Will Smith and Westbrook Studios, Bel Air is streaming now on Peacock. With new episodes every Thursday, go to PeacockTV.com to sign up.
Edge said it was a very big if AJ Styles ends up at WrestleMania, but I think when they collide, as he said, generational talents. Edge claims he will judge AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all. Two of the best to ever compete in a WWE ring will collide at WrestleMania.
Chicago? You see, for the past 2 weeks, I've been missing out on stuff like this. I've been at home nursing an injury. Recovering from that injury with nothing but time on my hands. And if you have enough of it, time, it can be a dangerous thing. I must have watched that clip of what Edge did to me with that chair over and over and over and over again, to the point I thought I was going crazy, like I might go mad. I didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't want to see the kids. I didn't want to talk to the wife. I just wanted to be alone. And lo and behold, who pops up on the television but Edge on Monday Night Raw, with his mood lighting and his mouth spewing out nonsense, answering the question why. But the truth is, I don't care. I'm not here to ask why. I'm not here to get answers. I'm here to kick Edge's teeth down his throat. Edge, you wanted the pit bull? You're gonna get him at WrestleMania, but we don't have to wait until then. We can do this right now. So why don't you come out here and get what's coming to you? Be a man and get out here.
Fire in the eyes of the phenomenal one, calling out Edge.
Coward. You're a coward, Edge, just like we know you are.
Once again.
Okay, so first we got
Styles wanted Edge.
him with the Mysterios. Now he's coming back out
Instead, he'll get the
and
visionary.
interrupting AJ Styles calling out the rated R superstar Edge.
Freaking Rollins, who is still in search of a path to WrestleMania.
Rollins can just hijack the show whenever he wants.
I just hope that Rollins' microphone works properly this time. His technical difficulties are a killer.
You would think that Seth Rollins needed the advice of Adam Pearce of Sonya Deville to let them try to find him an opportunity.
It looks like he wants a piece of anyone and everyone. Because when Seth Rollins sees an opportunity, Seth Rollins takes
The
the
70s
opportunity.
called, they want their wrestling back.
Now Rollins is taking the
My
spotlight from AJ
God.
Styles.
It's like Mr. Green Jeans got high.
Now,
simmer down, Chicago. Rumors are a lot of fun, but rumors don't make moments, and I am living for my WrestleMania moment.
Cut the crap. What do you want?
Hey, cut the crap, AJ. AJ, I'm out here because, like everybody else, I am concerned about your health and safety. I just have a question. Look, after what Edge did to you 2 weeks ago, are you physically and emotionally capable of fighting him at WrestleMania? Listen, I have a proposition for you, okay? I have a proposition for you. Go home to your wife and kids, hug them close, get 100%, and come back after WrestleMania. And you let me do what I should have done inside Hell in a Cell and in Edge's career on the grandest stage of them all, because that is a moment befitting Seth freaking Rollins. Think about it. Think about it. This is for your own
I don't
good.
have to think about it. You want to take my place at WrestleMania? I don't think so. As long as I'm able to walk, I'll be there. I'll be facing Edge.
Oh. So, as long as you're able to walk, you'll be at WrestleMania. So, if for some unfortunate reason you got taken out, you're saying I could have your spot against Edge at WrestleMania?
I see what you're doing here. I get it. The same thing you did with Kevin Owens last week, right? If you would have beat Kevin Owens, you would have taken his place at WrestleMania. And you want to do the same thing to me, right? How'd I do? Is that enough? Right? Is that?
I mean, it came out of your mouth. It sounds like a great idea to me. What do you think, Chicago? AJ Styles, Seth freaking Rollins, winner goes to WrestleMania. Come on, man. Desperate times. They call for desperate measures, and I'm running out of options. Come on.
You know, you come out here just dressed like an idiot. But you're delusional as well. You think I'm going to give up my opportunity for WrestleMania? Like, you think I'm just going to give that up? You know what, Seth? I'm going to do what you couldn't. I'm going to destroy Edge, and then we'll get back to me and you. How's that sound? Hey, gentlemen, guys, hold on just a second, please.
What do you two idiots want? Don't you rain on my parade again.
Seth, listen, you've been talking about wanting the chance to make that WrestleMania moment, and we've been talking about it and have decided you're going to get that chance. One last chance. Because if you, Seth Rollins, can defeat AJ Styles tonight, you will replace AJ at WrestleMania.
Wow. Rollins is elated, understandably so. AJ is furious, understandably so. Oh! Big right hand. This is the Pitbull Edge wanted. This side of AJ Styles. But now, unfortunately for Seth Rollins, it may be Seth who experiences the wrath of AJ Styles.
One last chance, one last opportunity for Seth Rollins to go to WrestleMania if he can defeat AJ Styles.
What's up is your total lack of focus 2 weeks out before WrestleMania. We're supposed to be having each other's backs, and it seems like all you can do is watch a little fun.
Zelina, you need to stop freaking out. Of course I'm focused on WrestleMania. We're a tag team, and it feels to me like you're not watching my back when I have very important life events going on.
See, I'm working enough for the both of us. Because all you can do is be so super focused on your stupid wedding and that stupid little reality show you got going on. Our titles are at stake at WrestleMania, which is now a fatal 4-way match.
I get it, I know how it works. We're tag team in the ring at the same time. We don't have to be pinned or forced to submit in order to lose our titles. Blah, blah, blah. I get it, I know how it works.
You're not taking me seriously, you ugly bridezilla. That phone costs more than that tacky dollar store crown you have on your head, little hobbit.
Oh shit, bitch fight! So much for teamwork.
There's Zelina. There's Carmella.
Corey, stay here. Stay with us. Of course I'm going to stay here. I'm a professional, Jimmy.
Well, there's an episode of Jerry Springer waiting to happen, huh?
Another tag team that's been tearing it up recently. Taking Raw by storm.
Very well could be looking at the next women's tag team champions right here.
So putting the cart before the horse, Saxton. Stop being so far ahead of
Let's
yourself.
see what happened with the current champion story.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. And unlike the champs, they are smiling, not fighting.
Well, the match brought to you by Xfinity and Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all. Two of the teams that will be involved in the WrestleMania Fatal 4-Way match for the women's tag team titles are going to go head-to-head as Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan will take on Friday Night SmackDown's Natalya and Shayna Baszler. That tag team match next, live on Raw.
Text Carmella, our phone's broken.
The Wacker house hunting just got pre-approved for a mortgage with Navy Federal Credit Union. No down payment. Roger that.
What are you watching?
Cody Rhodes.
From what?
AEW Double or Nothing entrance.
Oh, gosh.
Squaring off against Tatanka, that match was actually held for 80,355. I've always been a lizard, you know? And now I feel comfortable finally in my leathery, scaly skin. Kids, if you need me, I'll be on the wall making rapid darting glances.
Is this just to get out of my parents' visit?
No?
Hello?
I think emotionally, I've always been a lizard, you know? And now I feel comfortable finally in my leathery, scaly skin. Kids, if you need me, I'll be on the wall making rapid darting glances.
Is this just to get out of my parents' visit?
No?
Hello? Let me see you right now.
Alright, students, if a vehicle is traveling at 45 miles per hour in a 41 mile per hour zone and is pulled over for going in the speed limit, using algebra and additional thirds and multiplication, how much will that ticket cost? Tyrone? Huh? Oh, $450. Tyrone, were you even paying attention to the question? Oh, Mr. Learn something. I know the answer. Yes, Tucker. The answer's 7. That's correct, Tucker. Unlike some people who draw instead of doing math in class.
What are you doing? Open the car. It must be really cold out there, huh? Open the car right now. It's so cold. It's literally blizzarding outside. Oh, this heat feels so good. Oh, I feel so bad for you out there. What? I can't hear you. I gotta get out of this blizzard. I'm gonna take cover. Oh, a tree. It's so much better. It's really cold. It's so cold. My eyeballs in my eye. The blizzard's in my eye. Oh, she looks really cold under that tree. I better go get her. Come on.
Where you going? Home. Where's home?
Come on, we're going to McDonald's.
You got McDonald's money?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, Roosin.
Hey, Mom, can I go to the movies?
Do you got movie money? I did.
You're risking my
Let's plug the head off it.
Daddy, I want to drink a water.
subscribers brought to you by Xfinity Mobile. Thank you to each and every member of the WWE Universe. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? You're risking my match at WrestleMania with Edge because Seth Rollins cries like a child? Don't waste your breath. You suck at this management position you're in. I haven't heard good things about you. You know what? I'll do it myself. I'll beat Seth Rollins tonight, and I'll get my WrestleMania moment. Well, it's a fired up AJ Styles for a reason why. He has a last chance. WrestleMania, you have to talk about both of these teams. As WrestleMania Sunday, we will witness the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship on the line in a fatal four-way as reigning champs Carmella and Queen Zelina defend against Shayna Baszler and Natalya, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, and Naomi and Sasha Banks. This match is brought to you by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless and does it all. Now Shayna Baszler locking up with Rhea Ripley. It's power versus technique in a sense. Shayna Baszler, great ground game, outstanding submissions, just like this. It's really interesting to me how Natalya and Shayna Baszler found their way into the Fatal 4-Way matchup, essentially by force, just bullying their way into the matchup, attacking both Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and their opponents this past Friday night on SmackDown, Sasha Banks and Naomi. It was an epic tag team matchup, truly tearing it down. But ultimately, we have to know that Queen Zelina and Carmella
I think they'll get over their differences.
You're hoping.
You're right, I'm hoping.
But anyone with eyes, you clearly see that it's nearly a foregone conclusion that we are going to have the women's tag team champions at WrestleMania.
Can you imagine how miserable it would be to spend 2 weeks with Carmella after losing tag team gold at WrestleMania? For my sake, please.
Liv Morgan now on the move. The team with Rhea Ripley looking for the cover. Kick out from Shayna Baszler. I've been so impressed in just a short time that Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley have been a tag team. Just how quickly they actually gelled.
Liv's done a great job of hitching her wagon to Rhea Ripley.
Of course, you would put it that way. And now Natalya in the ring, running a little bit too fast, running the counter. Beautiful running Hurricane Rana. Natalya all out of sorts. Liv Morgan pushing the pace.
Step up, knee on the jaw.
Morgan out, eyes on Shayna Baszler.
A little too distracted.
Natalya taking advantage.
Jam your tailbone.
Shayna Baszler made the tag.
Don't think. Liv Morgan is aware of it. She's aware of it now. Cover.
Kick out just in time. Beautiful running knee from Shayna Baszler.
But guys, be honest. Don't you think Queen Zelina went a little bit far a few minutes ago? I mean, Carmella's a busy woman. It's difficult being.
I'll be honest with you. I feel sorry. I'm actually saying I feel sorry for Queen Zelina for having to tolerate Carmella all these weeks.
Beautiful Americana right there, locked behind the head of Liv Morgan.
It's a movie. Wait. What is she doing? What? She's. I did. Okay. Corey, it wasn't your fault.
There's a match going on in the ring. Without Shayna Baszler.
Carmella doesn't care what it's doing. While Carmella's having a breakdown out here at ringside, we do have a match going on. Liv Morgan reach up for the tag, trying to beat Rhea Ripley.
Beautiful double leg position by Shayna Baszler. Natalya tagging herself in.
Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. Morgan, deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, Liv Morgan now. Crawling, reaching.
Desperate to get the hand of Rhea Ripley. Oh, Shayna Baszler just in time pulled the legs out from under Rhea Ripley. And it is Natalya, Liv Morgan. Roll up.
It's like
beautiful cradle. Not quite 3 though. Oh.
Again, Jimmy, and I'll talk to you, Jimmy, since Corey's distracted. Who else
abandoned us?
As the tag is made, how much of a huge momentum builder this will be?
Guys, we're trying to have a conversation over here.
Get off the microphone, man.
But we're trying to call a match. Beautiful assisted clothesline out to the cover.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Natalya and Shayna.
Well, I think Carmella should pay attention to what's going on right here. Shayna Baszler and Natalya is capturing a victory over Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and gaining major momentum for WrestleMania.
And also halting the momentum of Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. And Queen Zelina with the scepter.
Rhea Ripley never saw Queen Zelina coming.
Oh! What a girl! Go! Great job, baby! And now Carmella finally back in it!
Taking out
after the match is over, super kick to the jaw!
Taking out both Shayna Baszler and Natalya. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're going to go at it again. Round 2. There we go. Carmella and Queen Zelina about to tear each other apart.
Look for the wedding, Saxton.
All right, let's go.
Beautiful tag team champions apparently once again on the same page.
I was worried about this. Oh, really?
The stakes are high, the pressure's on, it's WrestleMania. In a match that wasn't theirs. It's the most stupendous 2-night WrestleMania in history. Carmella and Queen Zelina are going to leave the same way they entered. Well, someone who isn't going to leave the same way she entered is Bianca Belair against Becky Lynch from last week.
Bianca Belair
be.
Hold on a minute.
That was very, very difficult to watch. Very unfortunate for Bianca Belair. And we have a medical update. Looks like Bianca Belair suffered a fractured hyoid bone before the asked Byron. That's the front of the throat in her throat because of the attack from Becky Lynch. I don't know how long she's going to be out.
Unspecified amount of time. There is a possibility Bianca Belair may not be ready for WrestleMania.
I would not be surprised if indeed Becky Lynch had that in mind as she delivered that assault last week. And who would be thrilled about that? Chicago, Illinois, welcome to the big time. Please welcome the Raw Women's Champion, big time Becky Lynch. With her weapon of choice in hand, obviously the Raw Women's Champion, very proud of her work last week. Becky Lynch reminding Bianca Belair and the entire Raw Women's division that she is in fact not to be trifled with. Not tonight, not at WrestleMania, not ever. Oh, Big Time X has shown a willingness to do anything. The sign of a true champion. The Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, is back after her devastating attack on the EST of WWE. Big Time Becky joins us live next.
Tomorrow night, before his
What, boy? Can you still play? Basketball slide. You got basketball money? It's an outdoor court. I don't need money for that. Oh, so we talking back now. In that case, no. I wasn't even. Yes, ma'am.
I cannot believe we are only 12 days away from the most stupendous two-night WrestleMania in history, where Big Time Bex will have the opportunity to show the world why she is the Raw Women's Champion. WrestleMania Saturday, as she defends against the EST of WWE, former SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair, of course, provided Bianca's medically cleared to compete by her.
There's a question that I ask myself a lot. Maybe you ask it too, but maybe your mind doesn't think in symphonies like mine does. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Well, I suppose first you have to ask yourself, what does it mean to gain the world? And to a lot of different people, that can mean a lot of different things. I found the answer to my question, it was about 8 months ago now, when I first faced Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. But I'll come back to that. It was 15 months. 15 long, months that I went without holding this. And not because anybody had beaten me for it. No, nobody's been able to beat me for this for nearly 3 years. No, because I was forced to submit it. And every day that went by grew more and more painful and agonizing. And I knew that when the time came, I would do whatever it took to get this back, my precious. So what does it profit a man? It profits him this. The only thing that matters inside and outside the confines of these ropes. For this is everything I am, and I am power, I am glory, I am the prize at the top of the mountain. This is my world. And when I came back, and all of you chose Bianca over me, that's when I knew. That's when I knew I would sell my soul to keep this. Bianca, you don't have what it takes to beat me. You can whip me with your hair, you can scar my body, you can crush my heart, but I'll crush yours worse. Now here's the thing, Bianca, you didn't mean to damage me, but I meant to injure you, and that's the difference. An eye for an eye, a throat for a throat. And last week I said that this week I would come for your hair, but you're not here. Maybe that's because I put you in the hospital like you did me, or maybe that's because you know that if I take the thing that means the most to you, your hair, your crown, your identity, that you'll lose a piece of your soul. Bianca, you don't want to lose your soul. I've already sold mine. And I would sell it every day of the week and twice on Mondays if it means keeping this on my shoulder. So Bianca, let me ask you, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? I'll show you and the rest of the world at WrestleMania, if you make it.
The Raw Women's Champion dripping with confidence. Just 12 days away from WrestleMania. Probably Bianca Belair hoping, praying that she will be medically cleared and able to challenge big-time Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. Well, one showdown we're looking forward to at WrestleMania.
Remain professional, but what are you doing out there?
Austin Theory and Pat McAfee.
Well, for just leading to the biggest show of the year, not a very exciting build-up. Though you're barely even watching as it is. So that's just me. It's not that much more exciting build-up.
Where the hell is Cody Rhodes at? We want him to come back and beat the shit out of anybody.
I don't know, maybe they're saving him for the end. Or maybe it's next week that he'll come
God, I hope so. I thought you were going to sleep, huh? But if you are, good night. See you in the morning.
We'll talk later. This Carol's gonna help me shave.
I wanted to let you know that I'm not going to the pool today because when Tommy comes back from the pool, I'm going grocery shopping with him, and I like my puppy to put my feet up until then. So I will probably see you later today, okay? Bring your phone to the pool and I will show you. And two, I'm cleaning my venom before I come to the pool.
Happy anniversary.
My day was good. How about yours? And I said love you. I'm sorry, babe. I will change it. Sorry, love you.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Now that we're done watching John play Romeo and Juliet, my God, John and Megan, Megan and John, goddamn. Tell me it does not get sickening. Seriously, dude, tell me it does not get sickening. Things that make you go, okay? That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ, I'm a corn dog. Jesus Christ, on a combo board. And then tomorrow, we're going to this fair, whatever it is. I don't know. I guess it's okay, but it's just I'm not into stuff like that anymore. I don't know. But anyway, WrestleMania's in 2 weeks. Hopefully, I can manage to make it through the whole thing if nobody bothers me about going to bed and whatnot. And I know it's on demand, so I could watch it even later, but if I waited till the second day, it means I'd have to hurry through it so that when the second part came on, I would be ready to go live with that. I guess we'll see what happens with time. In the meantime, it's 2 weeks away. I don't know if there's going to be another Hall of Fame inductee announced tonight or not. I know so far they've announced Vader, Undertaker, Queen Charmel, and Vader, Undertaker, Queen Charmel, and was there one other one? I don't remember. Boy, oh boy, I guess that's what happens when you get, when you increase in age. Come on, man. How long does it take you to possibly take a piss? Jesus Christ. Whip it, drip it, 1, 2, 3. How hard is that? How long does that take? By the way, I think tomorrow, another episode of AWA Unleashed. Last week, they did a special last-minute episode about Scott Hall. Tomorrow, the one they have tomorrow, may be about Kurt Hennig because they mentioned doing an entire Kurt Hennig episode at some point, so that may be tomorrow. Come on, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we got 4 likes now?
Wait, what?
We got from 3 to 4 likes now.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She like the time she
Jessica Moore. More of what?
They lose my.
McAfee's apology.
I said you a punk bitch. You apologize. You know, professionalism has never exactly been McAfee's strong suit.
Excuse me, Austin Theory, what's your reaction to Pat McAfee's apology to you on SmackDown?
Sarah, I don't care if Pat McAfee's apology wasn't sincere or not. He's a dumb jock. But he finally did something smart. He apologized, and he didn't lose his job. That's a smart man. But you see, sure, Pat had a great NFL career, but he's got no business stepping in the ring with Austin Theory. And he better be careful, you see, because my mentor, Mr. McMahon, well, I'm going to beat Pat McAfee at WrestleMania, and he's going to lose. But when it comes to my mentor, Mr. McMahon, if I go talk to him, Pat McAfee might not have a job as a commentator anymore. And yet again, that's another loss.
Well, with everything going down with Pat McAfee, had you had the chance to prepare for tonight's match against United States champion Finn Balor?
Sarah, I got so many selfies of Finn Balor knocked out in my phone, I'm running out of storage. But you know what? I'll make the exception tonight. I think I got just enough space for one more selfie with Finn on my road to WrestleMania. So as I am WrestleMania bound, Finn, you know what it is. A-Town down.
A-Town.
Austin Theory, I'll take that. You know what doesn't stick these days.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all.
Well, coming up next, Mr. McMahon's protege, Austin Theory, goes one-on-one with a rival that happens to be the United States champion, the Prince, Finn Balor, one-on-one, live next.
The overtime went into overtime. What do you do?
Arrogance say the next 12 days are his road to WrestleMania. It's confidence.
Austin Theory better not be thinking about Pat right now.
From Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, he is the United States Champion, Finn Balor. Austin Theory is rather gifted when it comes to multitasking. Theory is simultaneously looking ahead at WrestleMania while thinking about tonight and vengeance from last week when Theory was ringside.
And then, of course, fill up that storage space some more.
Also, the championship around his waist.
The United States champion, a proud champion in Finn Balor. With some deep-rooted disdain for Austin Theory.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that we have a special guest commentator for this match, Pat McAfee!
All right!
You gotta be kidding me. Who okayed this?
Wait a second, Corey. Weren't you saying Austin Theory can multitask? Let's see how he can multitask with Pat McAfee at ringside.
Nice to see McAfee dressed up for the occasion.
Looks good. So that's good.
What guns? Those are like water guns, Saxton. Your grandmother's got bigger guns than this guy.
Come on, Pat. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
This is not fair.
Stand up, Corey. Are
you kidding me? There is a match going on in the ring.
Starting in the ring, Finn Balor.
McAfee's out here as usual to make it all about himself. Pat, welcome.
Thank you, Corey. That didn't sound like... Oh, shut up, dude. Oh,
beautiful roll-up. Listen, you got by Austin Theory. Pat, I gotta shoot you straight after we just heard from from Austin Theory before this matchup. Your professionalism has brought you, or lack thereof, has brought you a few issues, and if maybe you don't fix that, I don't want to play double duty again, man. That's exhausting.
Listen, Corey, you were great on both shows for sure, but I'm not one to get smacked in the mouth and take it like a little bitch. Okay? Austin's been trying me too much. I had to protect myself. And at WrestleMania, the world, including your ass, Corey, is going to see something beautiful.
Oh, you hear that, Corey?
Oh, okay.
Look at this bomb.
Where's he go? Come on, that could be a scout. Security! Security! That's Mr. McMahon's protege.
Oh!
Get him, Theory! Oh! And Finn Balor taking advantage with a beautiful.
This is too funny. This is great.
Why we can't have like Pat McAfee on both Raw and SmackDown?
Because that would be too much work for him.
Oh my God. Have a good day, sweetie.
States champion Finn Balor, and the man he's looking for momentum against is right next to us, Pat McAfee.
It's an honor to be here watching Finn Balor do his thing. Hold on.
Now you got yourself in trouble. Look at this clown. We're both going to be panhandling on the side of Golden Mile Highway if McAfee doesn't get his crap together. Not putting hands on Austin Theory. Let's make that absolutely clear.
Providing some encouragement for Finn Balor. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, and a little bit of a distraction. Balor taking advantage.
Here comes Balor now.
Oh, the speed, the accuracy.
That's what Finn
Balor buster and a stop.
That's what I'm going to do.
You gonna do Finn Balor's moves?
I'm going to try to do anybody's moves to beat the hell out of this guy.
That slap echoing throughout the building, Byron.
That's a great question, though, Corey. Whose moves? Oh, he's coming.
I mean, last time you thought you ran somebody to
Oh!
You should have heard what he was saying.
What?
For you, at WrestleMania.
That's what we do. Yeah, there you go. Eat it. You saw you did that already, Pat. I love that. It's going to be me.
That man can be thrilled by that combination behind Balor.
Finn Balor's the GOAT. Let's go. Balor on the verge of spoiling any WrestleMania momentum for Austin Theory.
Finn Balor and I have been training.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this lead's going sky high. And the coup de grace. Oh, Theory out of the way just in time. Beautiful cradle, shoulders down. Kick out just in time for Finn Balor, but great counter by Austin Theory.
Like this. I'll get him off.
Oh, vicious ground and pound.
That could be the hell on the apron.
And let's get back to be some pom-poms. He can be a Balor's cheerleader. And Austin Theory's the one that has to stay focused. Austin Theory's trying to compete right now.
Pat McAfee has done nothing. Once again, did not put his hands on Austin Theory.
Austin Theory now putting his hands on Finn Balor. A-Town. No!
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, dude, that was cool.
I'm begging you, man. Keep it on. I don't want to do double duty. Beautiful tie kicks to the duck under.
No. Theory looking for the counter.
Oh! That's got to be it. Shoulders down. No.
Yes, Finn! Don't let this son of a bitch get away.
Keep it together, McAfee. Think about Zeno. Think about Morales. What the hell are those guys going to do without you?
Man, they don't ever want me to look like a punk either, but you're right. This is a dream job. Austin Theory just said, watch this.
Getting ready to show off. Huh? That's not even on this show. Austin Theory ready to put this one away, but the distraction just enough for the cradle.
Shoulders down.
Now win for the United States champion. Here's your winner, the United States champion, Finn Balor.
Pat McAfee perhaps causing a little bit of mental turbulence.
I'm not calling it like this, Saxton. It was a blatant distraction. This loss was McAfee's fault as much as it was Balor's.
McAfee never put his hands on Austin Theory.
Listen, it's all right. Theory's going to regain his composure, get it together. Mr. McMahon's watching. Theory will be ready at WrestleMania. Well, there goes the momentum of Austin Theory. Another team looking for momentum heading into WrestleMania. The Street Profits with a serious edge. I'm a picture. Oh, yeah. We're telling you, we're facing you at WrestleMania.
A triple threat match.
I don't know if Monday Night Raw's tag team division has ever been this red hot.
Well, here's a team that sits atop the mountain of the Raw tag team division.
Goes into the crowd here in Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Raw Tag Team Champions,
there's ever been a point where Randy Orton and Riddle were on the same page as much as they are now.
Seems like everything's clicking on all cylinders, momentum on their side heading this triple threat. I was as stunned as anyone in the WWE Universe to hear Randy Orton, of all people, use the dreaded F word in regards to Riddle.
Yeah, Fred! He said it more than once.
It sounds even dirtier coming from the Viper.
The Fox are flying, the Dubs are soaring, and Randy Orton and Riddle are friends. Life is good.
Perhaps more importantly than being friends, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions. But it will not be an easy night for RK Bro. Riddle and Orton ready for battle against the former Raw Tag Team Champions, Chad Gable and the Tree Trunk Otis, the Alpha Academy. Tag team action 12 days before WrestleMania. Live next on Raw.
My name is Parker, and this is Quinn.
The first one I'm going to show you is actually the medium level of complexity Titantron, as I feel this is the one most of you are going to want to make. And it just so happens to be the first level that uses the logo that we just brought over. So that's why we're starting here.
You deserve to sight. Heard that before. You deserve.
As you'll see in just a moment. So, to make this type of Titantron, the very first thing you're going to want to do is go to Video Clip, then to Video Clip Preset. In here, you'll find over 200 unique videos that you'll be able to use in the creation of your custom Titantron. There is plenty to choose from here, so you're bound to find one that will match the color, style, and all-round general vibe that you're trying to match. Once you've found one that you're happy with, go ahead and select it. Don't worry about editing the duration of this clip, as it's this time scale we're going to be working towards for this Titantron. In this example, that's going to be 13.76 seconds. When your clip is finished loading, you'll find it under Save Clips. Select it from here to add it to your timeline. Make sure to add it to either the bottom or middle layer, as you're still going to want to select one of your custom logos. For this, we'll select the CM Punk logo we imported into the game. After selecting your logo, you'll then be prompted to select an animation for the logo. Now, personally, I'm not too big of a fan of many of these, as a lot of them either cause the logo to fly off the screen or spawn into the screen in a really unnatural way. But hey, you might like some of those yourself, so pick whichever one is right for you. After your logo animation has been selected, you jump to 13.2 in the absence of advanced entrance. So, as I said, we have a few different levels of complexity to go through here today, depending on what you're looking for. The first Titantron was the medium level, where you take a preset video and a logo and make yourself a very basic looking Titantron, but you can go even more basic than that if you want to, and still get a unique and effective Titantron out of the process. For this even simpler Titantron, all you need to do is select one of the preset videos without selecting a logo. This means that you can make this type of Tron without even needing to mess around with the image uploader or community creations, and you can jump straight into the creator video and pick the preset video that is right for you. This allows you to grab a main Titantron video that matches the color scheme and style of the rest of the Trons and attire without needing to worry about a big and obnoxious name of a superstar that isn't yours. As you can see here, we've gone for this simple black and white art style preset video, and it provides a very nice backdrop for CM Punk as he walks down to the ring, all made in less than a couple of minutes. Once you've gotten used to the way creator video works in WWE 2K22, you may want to move up a level and put together a main Titantron that looks a bit more like the type of thing you see in real life, using footage of your superstar hitting moves. To do this, before jumping into create a video, you're going to want to jump into a match with your chosen superstar and start throwing around some moves. Once you've hit a move that you'd like to see in your Titantron, pause the game and select Highlight Reel. Once here, change the camera angle to one that you're happy with, and then trim the length of the clip down to the length you want it to be. My advice would be to make these clips around 2 to 4 seconds, as those are good for Titantrons. Once you're happy with the camera and length, press accept, then accept again, name your clip, then accept one final time. When you accept this time, the clip will be saved so that you can play around with it and create a video. On top of the clip you saw me get here, I also got a few more clips of Punk hitting a variety of taunts and moves. To use them in create a video, you'll want to press the highlights clip option, followed by the clip that you want to import in here. All imported clips will once again appear in the Save Clips area.
Tonight, from the Visionaries.
Now, before we add these clips to our timeline, there are a few more clips.
Seth freaking Rollins tonight.
We want to get a preset video added.
Pressure.
this match as well. And the opponent, the team of Chad Gable and Otis, Alpha Academy.
Shoes, please! So that I can explain that what you witnessed us do last week was called retribution. Now, I know the crime rate in this worthless city is much higher than the literacy rate, so let me spell that out for you Chicago dum-dums. Shoosh. That means we got vengeance for wrongful or criminal activity. And believe me when I say, you too committed criminal activity when you accepted a tag team title match with anyone other than the Alpha Academy. Luckily, vengeance was served. You guys think you could get one over on me? On Master Gable, on my big, beautiful brain? Especially when I'm standing next to this tree trunk of a man. My prize pupil, my number one guy, Otis.
Ask if I can wrap your head if you
Dude,
have her.
Step aside,
yeah,
man.
friendship
You're
only
looking
goes
at
so
the new
far.
face of vengeance.
I
Look
ain't
at
like
that
that.
face. Of course, you two messed it all
Get a
up, making it
girlfriend
a
if you
triple
wanna
threat
do
match,
stuff
screwing
like
our
that.
odds up, but trust
forgot.
me, we will
That's what we do
prevail.
have one.
Thank you.
And at
Yeah.
WrestleMania, we're going to
Bring
make
that
it the
up.
most stupendous night in WWE history when we walk out once again, your Raw Tag Team Champions. Thank you!
Thank
Difficult
you.
to
What does
argue with
that
the
mean?
logic provided by the
Thank you.
Master Chad Gable.
Thank you. Nope. Thank you. Please, thank you.
The champions, oh, it's almost like he's saying you guys screwed it up, but as champions, you don't want a triple threat match. Chad Gable's absolutely correct because, like, think about it. Gable could pin Angelo Dawkins and Alpha Academy or the Raw Tag Team Champion. Otis could pin Riddle, and of course, the same result. It does not benefit the champions at all. There is no champion's advantage in a triple threat matchup. The Alpha Academy well aware of that situation. Of course, the Alpha Academy, that's how they lost the Raw Tag Team title, so they understand what kind of environment they're walking into at WrestleMania. And this is the first time RK Bro facing the Alpha Academy since they took the titles from them. Wow, beautiful teamwork. To the cover, hook in the leg. Kick out from Chad Gable.
They're all at the same place.
I don't care. That's beside the point.
Favor the champions. Oh, it's almost like he's saying you guys screwed it up, but as champions, you don't want a triple threat match.
Chad Gable's absolutely correct because, let's think about it. Gable could pin Angelo Dawkins and Alpha Academy or the Raw Tag Team Champion. Otis could pin Riddle, and of course, the same result. It does not benefit the champions at all. There is no champion's advantage in a triple threat matchup. The Alpha Academy well aware of that situation. Of course, the Alpha Academy, that's how they lost the Raw Tag Team title, so they understand what kind of environment they're walking into at WrestleMania. And this is the first time RK Bro facing the Alpha Academy since they took the titles from them. Wow, beautiful teamwork. To the cover, hook in the leg. Quick kick out from Chad Gable. So much bitterness and resentment from the Alpha Academy to RK Bro. Really? Ever since they lost it. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful double underhook suplex with a bridge from Chad Gable. And here comes the number one guy, the tree trunk, Otis. Otis picking up. Oh, my goodness. Like being catapulted into a brick wall. New face of vengeance, according to Chad Gable. The Alpha Academy, though, what the words of Chad Gable, it's like the Alpha Academy feels disrespected at every turn. It was a huge upset when they beat RK Bro. And I hate to agree with you, Corey, but at the time you said people are overlooking Alpha Academy. It feels like they still are. They are overlooking Alpha Academy, which is why Gable and Otis are so highly motivated. Oh! Prior to this triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. Let me tell you this. If you win the tag team titles at WrestleMania, no one overlooks you anymore. When you succeed at the absolute highest level of this industry, people don't disrespect you any longer.
You had a great point, Corey. As Riddle gets face first into the apron.
Outstanding counter, taking Riddle off his feet. Oh, Otis! Absolutely leveling Riddle. Alpha Academy in control.
Move over, KFC. It's KFC tenders.
Off his feet. Oh, Otis!
Sofas. Every sofa you see is
You know, you don't seem like you're really watching this. Or like you're really into this. What's going on?
It's not the same without Cody Rhodes. But you're going to say that he's going to be the end. By the end, you might just fall asleep anyways. I mean, I'm just saying.
Dude, trust me, it's either going to be tonight or they're holding it off until WrestleMania so that they can make it a WrestleMania moment. It may be tonight. If it's not tonight, that means that they're holding it off 2 weeks.
Damn, I'm always getting thirsty out of sun. I'll be back.
Lotus.
Hold on.
Fridays on USA.
Some people don't like being a bad guy. I enjoy it.
I'm not playing a character, I am the character. What do the voices tell you?
You don't make children cry. Sasha Banks does, though.
Do you find good guys to be interesting? I don't. Riddle right now, RJ.
Go get in the bed. Go in your room.
I gotta say that I hope Dusty's okay.
Why? What happened to Dusty?
He passed out sleeping.
What do you mean he passed out sleeping?
He's tired, dude.
Okay, so he's tired. That doesn't mean he's sick.
Oh, running into a forearm from Chad Gable of Alpha Academy. Shoulders down. That's about enough to put Gable away, rather. But actually knocked Columbus off the ring apron. And here comes the Apex Predator.
A Viper Eye releasing on Chad Gable.
Oh, beautiful body slam. Oh, he's enjoying this. Oh, you know what's coming now.
Oh, here comes Otis.
Otis coming up and getting some of that offense as well.
Randy Orton was ready for him. Now unleashing on Otis, all 330 pounds of him.
Oh, slick move by Chad Gable.
Orton will resume his original toilet for Chad Gable.
Face down goes Chad Gable. This might be over. I hope it was face down. That was the crown of Gable's skull impacting the mat.
And this is where Randy Orton goes to that oh so famous place.
It's so famous, Saxton. Have you named it once ever? Tag is made. Riddle's a legal man. Gable's aware of it. Beautiful German suplex. He's focused on the wrong competitor right now.
Now Gable with a hold of Riddle.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Riddle's on his feet.
Knee rocks Gable. Practice. Riddle wants up. Bro Derek to the cover. Beautiful way for RK Bro. Here are your winners. Tag Team Champions are the #1 guy, Otis. Not going to stand for this outcome. This loss coordinated a barricade outside the ring. And now, the tree trunk unleashing hell on Riddle.
Much like last week, it looks like the Alpha Academy looking to make yet another physical statement.
Not to flatten Riddle.
There it is. Oh, Street Profits! Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins running interference.
Absolutely nowhere! And it's Alpha Academy's turn to get leveled.
Making a statement of their own.
Dawkins and Thor are going to need that Jordan Pippen chemistry come WrestleMania if they want to leave it long. Oh, that's what it's going to take. Sky high from Angelo Dawkins. Oh, you have absolutely no idea just how high. Oh! Montez Ford has cut Riddle in half. This is what Ford and Dawkins need. This killer instinct, this attitude. They want the smoke. Get ready for WrestleMania.
Montez Ford takes another look at the sickening height here for Ford on the splash.
I can confirm Montez Ford appeared on O'Hare Airport's air traffic control.
Unbelievable performance by the Street Profits. But
the last few weeks, a 24/7 title has been on the line and love has been in the air.
Because of you, I'm the 24/7 champion.
I mean, maybe it was that good luck that she gave right before the match.
Well, I mean, I did feel a little inspired.
Me too.
What are you doing? Stop. Take it out. You cheated. She won this match.
Tozawa are still in the get to know you phase.
That's how your get to know you phase works?
Some people.
You're a weird guy.
It's a mixed tag team match. Introducing first, she is the 24/7 champion, Dana Brooke.
Well, Dana Brooke seems to have some extra pep in her step ever since she found love.
And her tag team partner, Reggie.
Quote the great Heavy D. Now that she's found love, what is she going to do with it?
Profound stuff from Corey Graves and accurate.
Whoa, wow, someone got us. Yeah, well,
the rough run.
Over the top goes Reggie. Their teamwork has been on point to your point firing for the last few weeks, has it not?
Beautiful, Jimmy.
It's better be on a whole new level. Live here on Monday Night Raw.
The Battle of Wolves.
Yep, she's here to try it again.
From Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke.
Well, last week, Dana claimed that she had found a flaw in Asuka's game, but she lost the match. Dana now claims it's going to be different tonight because she's been studying some game film.
Gable Stevenson on back-to-back NCAA championship. Truly an amazing feat.
I've been watching our match from last week.
An amazing couple.
Amazing is in like it defies logic. Sort of like any date you've ever been on.
And their opponents, first, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
Emotional as of late.
Understandably so. I think it's a tough day.
And his tag team partner from the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
Well, Tamina has been passionate not so much about Tozawa as her pursuit of the 24/7 title. Tamina's got her priorities straight, what you meant to say.
Tamina, what is it?
Last week, when we had a moment,
Yeah, I felt it too.
you did.
Listen, I want what you want.
You do?
Of course I do.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, don't say sorry.
I
I'll make
want
it next.
the 24/7 championship.
Just want me to end the broadcast?
Just go. I don't want to.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Then make it happen.
I don't want to just end it because I don't want to push nothing out or start nothing. Okay, so if we do a full broadcast tomorrow, I'll do my good nights at the end, but not tonight. Just
Like and subscribe. I'm out.